Hey, I'm Tyler. This is my trench warfare project. We're going to start off on the British side here. So this is barbed wire. You see, it stops and impedes objects, primarily people. Cuts up the flesh, not very fun. But it was pioneered by the British side, if I remember correctly, to where people couldn't pass it. Well, they kept it at knee level, so no one could pass it if going quickly, like a barrage or another siege of German soldiers coming towards them. But if need be, they could pop a smoke, the British, and escape by being able to kind of hop over them. But besides that, we have sandbags to keep them protected. It was used as structure and also kind of protection against small arms fire and stuff like that. We have shootouts up here that come out from the firing range. This is a machine gun that would fire upon people who are coming across no man's land. Up here we have sumps and duck boards. Yep, duck boards with step ups right here, which would allow you to come up to these areas. I have an area over here. These would be ammo shelves. These right here, matted down areas, and these little lower sections would be elbow rests to shoot over. Which, if any head popped up over on the other side of the German force, they would be quickly killed by either artillery fire or a sniper or someone else shooting. Over here we have a dugout, which very small, cramped areas. You don't really want to be in there, but it's a great place to sleep if you're on the front lines and maybe protect you from artillery fire. If you go over here, we have more support lines and stuff like that go out. These are just farther back trenches that don't get used for the shooting, but for the transportation of goods and ammunition. They're not as heavily built on the British side. As you can see, there's only some areas where they're kind of built okay. They weren't thought of being lasting forever. These are bigger dugouts that were found in the support trenches, which were used for medications, support of the field, maybe some planning of attacks. Again, it goes over here. Go down the trenches. We have another, this is a sleeping area. They weren't typically as nice as the German side. They were more temporary, even though they lasted for months on end or years. We have artillery up here. About the same number on both sides. They were hugely important because you could kill many people from very far away, but still not greatly useful in ending the war. But they would go up and shoot all the way across over here into the German side. This is no man's land covered in barbed wire, which again impedes people's ability to get through. Dead trees, logs, old artillery fire, which had destroyed the land, making it just death, pretty much. This is German wall. It is higher than the British. It is, well, in this map, one block higher, but in real life it'd be on a hill. They wouldn't have as much of a sump because of the rainwater being able to drain down the hill and not stay around, but they did, and they still had duck boards with wood. And here is a dugout that they have. It's pretty much the same. You can tell there's a lot more fortification up with more wood in the walls and making sure that they're going to last a while. This would be right here, a step up. This would be a armrest. You can see out there where you'd be shooting at for us, allies, like British, Indian, and maybe American if it's late enough in the war. This is ammo shelf as well. We can go down here. Again, look at how much more supported it is. We have a place for another big dugout meant for primarily medical and maybe strategic planning. We go over here, farther back again, more wood everywhere, more support. They would also have metal on these, but I can't really do that. Better bedding area. These would actually be a little bit more nicer than what I have here, but I'm limited by my ability. They would have more beds, more comfort, overall better experience compared to the British side, with artillery in the back as well. Along with that, there are pretty much, that's pretty much it. They were not very effective, very slow over the years, not much gain in distance, and ultimately was a huge part of war, but not a huge help in war. So that is pretty much it. Yep. Thanks.